with Zach, and Zach just started his YouTube channel, Death Retina. Tell me a little bit about your YouTube channel, Zach.
Okay, so I just recently started my YouTube channel on November 23rd, 2018, and it's been going pretty well. I've gotten 11 subscribers so far. So my mom put stuff on Facebook about it, and that helped me get some. So definitely, if you're starting a YouTube channel, put stuff on Facebook and other platforms to get yourself out there. And then also, I've uploaded, I think, now 9 gaming videos. I just uploaded one today, this morning. So yeah, it's going pretty good.
Fantastic. What was your original thought about starting a YouTube channel? What do you want to show with this YouTube channel? What's the purpose of your YouTube channel?
Well, it's mainly just to give entertainment with gaming, and I'm trying to do a variety of games because nowadays a lot of people are just playing Fortnite and other games like that. So I'm trying to find a variety of games that pretty much all genres of people can enjoy.
And you also like tech and gadgets, a lot like your dad. Tell me about some of the tech reviews we can look forward to.
You can look forward to Boosted, which is this video right now. One Wheel, also my gaming setup. Then there's also things like drones, cameras, and lots of just other little tech gadget things.
That leads us nicely into the Boosted board. So,
yes.
How long have you had a Boosted board, Zach?
It was, as of my last birthday, when I turned 10, I got it. And I've probably had it maybe half a year, more than half a year, maybe 3/4 of a year now.
And so far, what have been your initial impressions of the Boosted board?
It's fun, although it can go very fast and it can go very slow. I would not recommend the Boosted to anyone under the age of 10, honestly. And you should have a tiny bit of skateboarding, surfing, longboarding, any kind of snowboarding, any kind of sport like that, because those are all together. So as long as you've had some experience with that type of stuff, I think you'll be good on the Boosted.
Would you say it's harder or easier to ride than a regular skateboard?
I'd say it's actually easier because you can control your speed, where on a normal longboard, you cannot control your speed. Well, if you have special equipment, you can by like your hand, but you cannot but you can't just slow yourself down with a remote without even having to do anything on a normal longboard. And that's what I like about the Boosted, is being able to control the speed that you go and not having to do anything hard without the remote. You don't have to do anything without the remote.
And where are you riding this Boosted board at? What kind of environments is the Boosted board good for? Sidewalks, dirt trails, streets? What are the...
Bad for sidewalks. I've ridden it on sidewalks. Not so good. If it's a bumpy sidewalk, if it's a new sidewalk with like this big of cracks, you're fine. It'll probably be good. But bumpy sidewalks, like in the neighborhood that I live in, no, don't want to ride it on those.
How about streets?
Streets, amazing for it. New paved streets feel amazing. It feels like you're just gliding on nothing. But then on rough pothole streets, like if there's multiple potholes in one street, I mean, you can still ride it on there, but just you have to avoid the potholes.
Okay. And how many miles can you go on it? How long does it take to charge it?
So it takes, I'd say maybe about 2 hours from if it's completely dead, like once you straight get it, it's not, you have to charge it for like 2 hours, and then it's finally charged. But for, if it's like halfway, maybe an hour, and then so on. But there's extended range battery is what, 17 miles, I think?
I think it gets around 14 miles.
14.
If it's flat. If it's hilly, a little less.
Yeah, so about 14, maybe less if it's hilly for the extended range. And then you can also do, for the not long range, I think it's 6.
And we have the Boosted version 2. There's a newer Boosted board out that I think has a little bit of I think actually comes with the long range battery.
It does.
Which is really nice because we ran into some problems with installing the long range battery. You remember what happened with that?
Yes, so what we did was we got it, and then the long-range battery, so we hooked it up, and it wouldn't work. The long-range battery wasn't connected to the boosted board. We didn't even think of that. So we had to contact Boosted Services, and did we ship it back to them?
No, so what really needed to happen is that the board has to be paired with the long-range battery. You can't just plug it in, install it, and it runs. The board has to, I guess, be authorized. And because we hadn't updated our boosted board firmware before we installed the battery, and there may have been a little glitch there in the software, we had to have them authorize that battery to work with the board before we'd installed it. We eventually got it ironed out, but it took a couple of emails and about a week to get things settled out.
Yes, and then we also ran into some problems with the remote. So, if you're like us...
That wasn't a problem with the remote now, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Tell them about it.
Okay, so if you're a person like us who loses a bunch of tech stuff... not me, it's him. No, that's also me. But we lost our boosted board remote, and then we ordered a new one, and by the time that it came, we had found our old one. So now we have two. But with pairing the new one, because, the old one had been scratched up and stuff. So if we decided to pair the new one, and with pairing that, we had to look up a couple of videos on the internet. Don't do it. Don't do it. Like, call Boosted or something. Because we looked up a video that told us the wrong thing, and for some reason we knew that it was the wrong thing, so we looked up another video which told us what was the right thing.
Yeah, I guess the take home there is that if you're looking at helpful videos on the internet, you want to basically look for videos that have a lot of thumbs up and likes, which hopefully this video will get for Zach.
Yeah.
Because it gives you better advice. We looked up a video that had more dislikes than likes, and after reading a few articles, we were able to get the boosted board remote paired and working.
Yes.
So overall, Zach, what are your impressions of the boosted board? Do you feel like it's an appropriate gift this Christmas for kids the age of what to what?
I'd say, so for me, I got it and I paid for some of it because, the boosted board is expensive. It definitely is, what, $1,000?
More than that when we bought it.
Yeah, but the boosted 2, boosted 1's probably less, but boosted 2 is maybe $1,400.
Yeah.
And so I paid for some of it. So, if you're looking to get your 10-year-old a gift for Christmas and they're like, oh, I want a boosted 2, I wouldn't recommend just going out and buying them a boosted 2. Either, have them pay for some of it, or probably it may not be the best gift for anyone under the age of 11.
Yeah. If your kid's a good skateboard rider, if
they're into longboarding and electric
they're
stuff.
pretty good with tech stuff, it's a good thing. Also, always wear wrist guards and a helmet, as that does help give you added protection. And then we had Zach save his money for about 6 months so that he could put some of that money towards the boosted board.
Yes.
And I also get to ride it. So
yeah, so it's like he technically owns it, but I still get to use it.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being a bad piece of technology and 10 being a great piece, what would you give the boosted board?
I'd give it a solid 8.
All right, Zach. Well, that's a great review of the boosted board. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thanks. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe.